Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you all are fine. Welcome to our English class. Today we are going to study lesson number 5 of our English textbook. Okay, and what is the name of the lesson? The name of the lesson is Mili, Learns, learns, TO2, cross, the, street. Millie learns to cross the street. What is the name of the lesson? The name of the lesson is Millie learns to cross the street. So my dear children, every one of you, please open your English textbook, page number 26. Okay? Now, what do you think this lesson is about? What do you come to know by reading the title of the lesson? Yes, my dear children, what do you come to know? Okay, by reading the title of the lesson, we come to know that we are going to study how to cross the street. Okay, now let us read the story about a girl named Millie who is going to learn to cross the street. Okay, so first of all, you all have to open your English textbook, page number 26, and as I will read the story, you have to point your finger on your book as I have pointed here while reading each and every word. Okay, now let us begin with the story. There is a girl named Millie. One day, Millie's mother says, Millie, you must learn the rules to cross the street. The next morning, Millie walks to school with her mother. Tell me, what do we do before we cross the street? Millie asks her mother. Well, we stop and step away from the footpath. We look for the traffic. We listen for the traffic and we think, is it safe to cross? This is fun, says Millie happily. I will walk to school every day. That's good, Millie. Let us sing a song as we walk, says Millie's mother. Okay, my dear children. Now, what have we read about Millie's lesson? Okay. Now, once upon a time, there is a girl named Millie. Okay. And one day, her mother tells her daughter Millie that Millie, we should learn to cross the street. Now, what do you mean by street? Street means road. Now, there are many roads. The road which takes us from home to school, from home to market, from school to our home, right? So, one day her mother tells her that you should know all the rules to cross the street. Now, what do you mean by cross the street? Cross the street means go from one side of the road to other side of the road. Okay, and we should always be careful while crossing the street, right? That's why Millie's mother tells her that you should learn the rules to cross the street. Okay, now then what happened? Next morning, Millie walks to school with her mother. Now, as they are walking on a footpath. Now, do you know the meaning of footpath? Footpath means the space which is there at the side of the road, and it is meant for people to walk. Okay? So my dear children, as they are about to cross the street, Mili's mother asks her that what do we have to do before we cross the street, right? So let us see what Mili has answered her mother. Mili says, first we have to stop. Okay? After stopping, we have to step away. Step away means we have to move away from our footpath on which we are walking. Okay? After stopping, we have to step away, and then what we have to do? We have to look. What we have to do? Look. Look means to see. We have to look towards our left side as well as our right side. Why we have to look? So that we will come to know if any vehicles are arriving. Okay? Then we have to listen. What we have to do? Listen. Listen for the traffic. Traffic means what? Traffic means more number of vehicles, means more than one vehicles which are moving. Okay? Moving vehicles together. Now my dear children, as we will look and listen, and after that we have to think. What we have to think? That is it safe to cross the road now? Okay. Whenever you have to cross the street, what you should do? You should stop. You should look towards your left side and towards your right side if any vehicles are arriving. Okay? And then we have to listen to the traffic. Listen means sometimes what happen? There are no vehicles on the road. Okay? Means if we will look towards the left side, we will look towards the right side. There are no vehicles. Okay? But on the road, vehicles are moving with speed. Right? So what we have to do? We have to listen to the sound of the vehicles. Means if we can listen to the vehicles from far away, we have to listen if they are coming from far away in speed, or some vehicles may also blow the horn when they are far away. So we have to listen to the traffic. Okay? And then we have to think. What we have to think? Is it safe to cross the road now? Safe means we should not be harmed or we should not be in danger. Okay? So then after thinking, is it safe to cross the street? Means if there are no vehicles around, if there is no traffic sound, we can cross the street safely. Okay? So my dear children, these are the things which are told by Mili. What Mili says? Stop, look, and then listen to the traffic and think. Is it safe to cross now? So Mili's mother says, well done Mili. You have really done a good job. Means you have learned the rules to cross the street. Okay? And then what? Then Mili and her mother walks to school, and while walking, Mili's mother says, let us sing a song while walking. Okay, my dear children. Now, what song does Mili's mother sing and Mili? Let us see. Stop, look and listen before you cross the street. Stop, look and listen before you cross the street. First use your eyes, then use your ears before you use your feet. Feet means our legs. Okay? And that's how we cross the street. Okay? So my dear children, now repeat the song after me. Okay? Stop, look and listen before you cross the street. First, use your eyes, then use your ears, before you use your feet. And that's how we cross the street. Okay, my dear children. So, this is how we cross the street. So, understood the rules for crossing the street? Yes? Now, my dear children, we have studied the story Mili learns to cross the street. Okay. Now, what we have to do? I will ask you few questions and you have to answer it. Okay. Let us discuss about the story. Now, with whom did Mili walk to school? Yes. Did she walk with her father or did she walk with her mother? Mili walked to school with her. You have to answer it. Okay. Next question. What did Mili say she will do before crossing the street? Now, what things has Mili said us before crossing the street? We have studied it, right? So, you have to say that. Okay. What do? We have to stop, then we have to look forward and then listen for the traffic, then think, is it safe to cross or not? Okay, these are the things that we have that Mili says she will do before crossing the street, and we also have to follow the same rules. Okay, my dear children. Now, let us move towards the listen and say aloud section. Now, in this, what are we going to study? We are going to study words with short U sound. Now, what is the short U sound? Short U sound is a. What is the short U sound? Short U sound is a. Now, I will read these words. You have to listen to it carefully and repeat after me. Okay? So, let us begin. U, P, up. What is the short U sound here? A. Okay? So, up. Next, U, S, us. Now, say along with me. U, S, us. Next, B, U, N, bun. B, U, N, bun. Next, C, U, P, cup. C, U, P, cup. H, U, T, hut. H, U, T, hut. J, U, G, jug. J, U, G, jug. F, U, N, fun. F, U, N, fun. M, U, S, T, must. M, U, S, T, must. Now, my dear children, here the sound of U in all these words is same. And what is the short U sound? The short U sound is a. What is the short U sound? A. Okay. Now, what you have to do? You have to read the story Mili learns to cross the street. And in that, the words which you see have short U sound. You have to underline that words. Okay, my dear children. And you also have to read that words and write it down in your notebook. Which words? The words with short U sound, which are mentioned in the story. Alright. So, my dear children, what have we studied in today's session? In today's session, we have studied Mili learns to cross the street. This was the name of the story, right? And from this story, we have studied how to cross the street. We have studied the rules to cross the street, as well as we have seen some new words, and we have also learned the words with short U sound. Okay, I hope you have understood today's session. If you have any queries or any problem related to today's session, you can contact me. Alright, thank you so much.